Welcome back for another gift talk. I'm here to talk to you about movies. Actually, we're going to be doing my January 2018 movie haul, movie and video game haul actually. So you know what? Let's get started. I think I'm going to go DVD, Blu-ray, and then any special movies that I had gotten, and then of course the last video game. So let's get started. I've got the pile right, or the DVD pile right here. First one is Muppet Treasure Island. Now, I have been looking for this for a very, very long time. I haven't been able to find it and really didn't want to spend the Amazon price. I actually got it for $3 at Goodwill, and it was perfectly sealed, brand new, never been played, open, not a scratch on the CD. So, really happy to get that one. Next one was another Goodwill find, and it is Frieza. Actually, Dragon Ball Z Frieza Fall of the Titan. This is actually the last fight between Goku and Frieza in the first series of Dragon Ball Z. No doubt one of the best fights that they've ever had on Dragon Ball Z. I like this series. I just don't have the time to collect them all, but I definitely wanted this. I am a bit of an anime fan, but not so much that you'd probably know about it. But that was just another good one to pick up. Then I also picked up Flash Gordon. I got this for like $2. I heard it was mediocre at best, but you know, I've heard and for a very long time about this movie. I never actually watched it. I still haven't watched it, but it is on my list to go with. So I definitely want to get this. Another one that I picked up in the same pile, which I actually do not have right now because a friend of mine is borrowing it, is Ice Pirates, and that has just an amazing story. It is a bit of a rip-off of Star Wars. They do have, it's like Star Wars, but the whole fight's over ice, and they're pirates instead of rebels. So it does have Richard Pryor in it, so it's actually a pretty decent film. It shows its age, though. It is decently old. So I also picked up this one, Ghost in the Shell. Now, I had started to watch this, and I never got to finish it. And then I found it for $2, $2 or $3. Most of my DVDs and Blu-rays and all that are under like $10 and down. If I actually do have one that's over $10, I'll let you know. But yeah, this Ghost in the Shell, I just want to give it a chance. And the reason why I got the DVD is because I didn't know how I like it. So if I get, if I like it, I'll get the Blu-ray, and for $3, I can, bite that bullet. Next one is one that my wife has always been looking for. Is Treasure Planet. Again, it's pretty much like Muppet Treasure Island, same story, just instead of an island, they're looking for a planet. It has a lot of things. It's a pretty good, decent Disney movie. Pretty good cast, voice actors and all that. It's hard to beat. Crap! I just blanked on his name. It's hard to beat Tim Curry. I can't believe I forgot that name. It's hard to beat Tim Curry as Long John Silver's, but this one's not bad at all. So, got that. And then I got another one that's kind of a weird film. Every now and then I get in the mood and I get rather bored, and I'm like, alright, well, any movie will really do. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the price sticker off this thing. Probably should have done that before I got this. But it's this one, Sharktopus. It's definitely a sci-fi movie. Half shark, half octopus. It sounded interesting. It's one of those ones that you watch when you get bored. And although I'm not a huge fan of sharks, I actually do have two in this thing. So you'll see the other one a little later on. But I'll give that a chance, and who knows, I may do a small review on it a little later on. Another one is the complete series of Mega Man. Now, I love Mega Man, the video games. There was a comic series, the figures. I like them all. And when I found this for only like $12, $12 or $13. No, I apologize. This one was $17. I did have to go and grab it just because it is a complete series. I hate when you have to search and hunt, and something as rare and as old as these, it would have been a pain in the butt. But it came in the complete series for only $17, so I definitely decided to grab that. Another one I'm actually rather embarrassed to say I've never seen is Labyrinth. Yes, the late and great David Bowie. I just never saw it. I never had the chance to. It was not a movie that ever reached on my radar. I've always heard of it, to the point of, oh, Labyrinth was good, or Labyrinth's one of my favorite movies, but I've never actually heard anything overwhelmingly good about it. So that was just another one I decided to pick up. Another one, which is for my wife, is the movie El Dorado. This is a DreamWorks film. Pretty good voice cast. It's not one of their biggest productions, but it's definitely an entertaining movie. And the Road to El Dorado, and it's a great story. I like it. My wife showed it to me. I had to grab it. So, good side characters too. The other shark movie that I promised you would be in here is Jaws 2. I've never seen this one. I just barely, fairly recent, got the gumption to actually watch number one. Now, there's a story why I it took me so long to watch number one. Is I had watched it when I was a child, and it scared the living crap out of me, to the point where I was scared to death of sharks. I couldn't see a picture without having to look away. I couldn't see anything. And then just recently, we sat down and my wife started watching Jaws, and I was like, okay. And I found out what a great movie it was and just started watching it, and we ended up buying it. And then I found that one for $2, that one was $1. So I was like, I might as well pick it up just to see what it's like. I've heard bad things about it, but I've also heard good things about it, so it's a 50-50 shot. My last one in my DVD is another one of those dollar. It was actually buy one get one free. They were $2, but if you don't count it as free, it comes out to $1. But that is Marmaduke, with Owen Wilson and George Lopez. Love both of those actors. I like animal films. Yeah, I know that probably makes me cheesy and whatnot, but I actually like them, and this one just it's a pretty decent film. So. But that is my, DVDs. Let's move on to Blu-ray. The first one is another one of my wife's. It is Doctor Who, Series 6, Part 1. I already had this on DVD. We decided to upgrade to the Blu-ray. She didn't know I had it, so I grabbed that. Another one that I upgrade, and a lot of these Blu-ray are upgrades. I just decided, because I have most of them, and I just decided to buy them in Blu-ray and get rid of the DVDs. But another one is Cowboys and Aliens. Kind of a cheesy film, but it has Daniel Craig in it and Harrison Ford, so pretty good cast. Not a bad movie for what it was. Another one is probably one of my favorite movies of last year, and that is The Intern. Again, this was a upgrade. I love this movie. Me and my dad actually went to go see this movie in theater. He doesn't like many movies nowadays, but we both love this one, and it's one I can watch over and over again. Of course, Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway. So, another one I've been looking for quite a while. We had actually just been talking about it, me and a coworker, the day before, and I went and found Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. Just a very funny movie. This one is the family fun edition. I don't know what that entails, but we'll see. And just a pretty solid movie. Next one is another upgrade, Prince of Persia. One of the more redeeming video game movies, in my opinion. It's just one of those that actually really did well, and Jake Gyllenhaal, I like him, man. He was good in this movie. And I feel it. I've played the game, some of their games, and I actually felt that it did justice to it. So, whether you liked it or whether you didn't, no, that's up to you. The next one is the Adjustment Bureau. Now, this is a new one. This was actually, this was a $3 one. From a local thrift store that I go to. He sells Blu-rays, and sometimes he sells them without the DVD in them, and then you have to go search for the DVD. But this one had both of them, and pretty solid movie with Matt Damon and Emily Blunt. So, one I actually I watched a couple videos where they were going to the dollar store. And I was like, there's no movies at the dollar store, but I guess for this month there is. And I picked up one that was Chasing Mavericks, Gerald Butler. It's about surfing, obviously. Actually came with the digital copy, which I already gave to a friend, so don't even bother asking for the digital codes for any of these movies, actually. But, this one just, it looked good, so I'll give it a try. I'm kind of slow on watching movies. The other one I got, I actually bought again because I got it, tried watching it, didn't like it, and decided to give it a second try, is Paranoia. It just has an amazing cast. Liam Hemsworth, Gary Oldman, Amber Heard, and Harrison Ford. So, just, phenomenal cast, but let's see if it gets better after the second time. Then I'll grab sorry, I probably should have rearranged these well enough, but I've been on lately a Godzilla kick. If you saw my last room tour video, you see I have an entire shelf dedicated to Godzilla, Ultraman, and just kaiju like that. Well, lately I've been picking up these Blu-rays. They usually have two Godzilla movies. This is Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, and Godzilla and Mothra: The Battle for Earth. I love these old movies. They're always pretty good. I hope to be getting more, but we'll see. This one has Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla and Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla is another great character I absolutely love, and one of the things I like, I don't know if you can see this, but right here you see the green characters. It actually shows you which characters are in the movie, and it shows you their name and all that, so it actually gives you a pretty good description. And I think these were pretty cheap. I think these were only like $6 or $7 for each, so not bad. And then the third one is the 2004, it was either 14 or 16, Godzilla. Just another upgrade. I definitely wanted to get this one. I think it's actually pretty good. Bryan Cranston's in it. The guy from Kick-Ass is in here. He does pretty good. I think one of the... no. Hold on, I apologize. Okay, I thought one of the Olsen twins was in it, but I guess not. I don't know what her name is, but she looks a little like him. So. The other one I got is Pacific Rim. Also an upgrade. I absolutely love this movie. Guillermo del Toro is one of my favorite directors, and we're I think we have pretty close to less than a month away to the second one, so super glad to get that. And then I got 2 more normal. Got Daddy's Home, Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. I am a little disappointed in the condition of the actual case. I may try to get another one with a little less damage to the case. The movie is really good, and I think that one was like $4. So this one was 10. Yeah, 10. It is Dark Tower with Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba. Idris Elba is actually becoming one of my favorite actors, and even though this didn't go by the book, I actually thought it was a pretty decent movie. It's sad that it got so much hate, but yeah, it was definitely a good movie for what it was. If you forget it was actually based on a book, you'll actually do pretty well and you'll start to enjoy it. So, alright guys, well that is the end of my normal Blu-rays. Now, what do I mean by normal? I just mean the normal Blu-rays that don't have anything special to them. I picked up 5 special Blu-rays. I got the Steelbook of Now You See Me 2. Absolutely gorgeous Steelbook. I like this thing. And it just has a great cast. Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco, Daniel Radcliffe, Liz Kaplan, Jay Chow, Michael Caine, and Morgan Freeman. I mean, holy crap. Normally when they put that many good actors in a film, the film's crap. They're just trying to lure you in with the great cast, but this one had a great cast and a great story, and was a pretty decent sequel to that movie. Another one is probably one of me and my wife's favorites. It is The Fifth Element. A buddy of mine called me and said, hey, they're selling The Fifth Element Steelbook for $15. For $10. And it is absolutely gorgeous. You have to go get it. I got it at Best Buy. So yeah, I agreed. My wife actually, gave me the go-ahead to grab that one because it would have been double dipping, and she has a problem with that. So, but it was a good film, and I'm totally happy about to get that one, especially because the cover is so beautiful. Then I got another one. I got Ninja Turtles, the new movie, and then if you open it up, you got the Shredder on the back. A lot of people didn't like this movie. I absolutely did. I love everything turtle-wise. So when I saw this, I had to get it. And then I got to wondering, well, what about the second one? And I went to a new thrift store that was just here, and yep, sure enough, found the new one for $7.99. The other one was $10. So it got Bebop and Rocksteady on the back. It's got a little graffiti in the front. I think it says Cowabunga. And this one I actually thought was a lot better. This is another sequel that actually was better than the first. It has a few scratches. That's what you get when you buy used. But it was a pretty decent film. And I do apologize, that one was $12. That one was $12. The next one was the $7, and that was at the new flea market. And it is Transformers: Age of Extinction. And if you look in the back, it just has Transformers 4. Inside you see Optimus Prime riding Grimlock. Just another one. Really happy to get. The movie wasn't all that good, but I love that it's such a beautiful cover. I had to go for it. Well guys, that is the end of my special editions. Now I have one video game that I've got, and it's the first one I've got in a long time, and it is actually The Dwarves. Don't know if anybody's actually seen this game, but it's based off a book called of the same name, called The Dwarves, and I actually read it, and as I was playing it, I was remembering the book. It is kind of a Command and Conquer type game. It is just a great story. I absolutely love the story, and you know what? It has dwarves in it, and whether it's Lord of the Rings, whether it's Warcraft, whether it's whatever, I honestly do not think there's enough dwarves in people's mind. They usually go to the elves or orcs or something, but no one seems to want to touch the dwarves all that much. So when they made this game, just for the sheer name of it, I bought it, and it was a pretty good solid buy. I think I only spent like I think this was also $12 on Amazon, so pretty good video game. Well, guys, that is it. That is my movie and video game haul for January. I hope you guys enjoyed this film, and if you like this type of video, let me know. I will be able to, or I will try to do it again next month. Just, you know, to buy movies. Technically, some of these were actually next month's haul, because I just got them today. The Marmaduke was one of them, but you know, I apologize. I'm still getting used to this format. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. It's the thumbs up, you know, in the corner. And if you want to see more of these videos and want to see more of my movie hauls, hit that subscribe button. I always welcome new people, and if you want to leave a comment, or you know, you found something wrong with my video, hit that you know, hit that comment section. I love to hear from you guys, and I usually try to respond. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.